Okay, we are live in the rolling. Hello, everyone. It's been a little bit. It is a new calendar year.
It's been 1 year.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah.
Trying to cross the border,
Yeah.
same as us.
So, some things happened. Fucking stop!
Going red.
Just as I was getting nostalgic about the game, it feels nice to be good at running Star Wars again. I'm reminded that you guys have access to a soundboard. But anyhow, it is great to be back, returning into Clone Wars, Revenge of the Crit. It has been, we've had ended off on a bit of a tense point in the story, and also that episode just uploaded after a couple months. But we are back, ready to get back in the saddle and continue this emotional disaster that is going to be these next couple of sessions, probably, as we're heading into the beginning of the end of the Jabim arc. But starting, we'll kind of go around the table, just give our quick spiels. I myself, Kevin, your DM for past, present, future sessions, and just ready to guide our lovely cast here towards next bit of our story. Next up, we got TK.
Yo, what's happening? TK here. I play your friendly neighborhood's brat Raziel. He's going through it. He's gonna keep going through it. He's gonna fake his death. We'll see how that goes at the end of the arc. So, just your typical Tuesday for him. It's fine. It's fine.
I forgot he was gonna fake his death.
He deals with hardship on a daily basis. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's just all part of the act. No need to get too worried up about it. But next on up we've got Jinkles.
Victor Nation. How are we feeling?
I just finished fucking Arcane, you bitch.
Feeling. Anyway, hi, my name is Jinkles, I play Shir'iven. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where the fuck I am, but I'm living.
Yeah. For sure.
I can help you all with that.
Yeah, we'll get into a nice lengthy recap and get everybody brought up to speed. Next on up, we have Chase.
Hey everybody, it's been a minute. I'm Chase. I play RC0947, or Viper if you're nasty. Last time, I don't know who's controlling the ship. I don't know whose hands on the ship. Is it Trandoshan? Is it Bob A. Feet? Is it Django? Who knows? But we're gonna find out and hope that I don't rat everyone out.
Yeah, Viper's got he's dealing with a bit of multiple.
Viper is a babbling fool, and his mind is a temple to madness.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on with him.
He's doing great though. He's trying.
He is. And finally we've got Mark.
I'm Mustang or Mark, whichever, I don't care. But I was the guy that joined in to be a guest and kind of just stayed, so got too attached to one clone and that kind of ended up staying.
Hey, sometimes it happens. You just get a little gay for a clone and then you just kind of tend to stick around.
True.
You kind of adopted me. That's
Yeah.
it happens. It happens.
I'm currently doing the good old Clone Wars tried and true remedy of falsely surrendering to your enemy.
We're gonna see how long that shit lasts.
And I'm going specifically to protect the Mandalore, because if I don't do that, I'm a bad Mandalorian. So, which I did explain to Patch, and he said it's okay, but I don't know if that's okay, I approve of this, or okay, but I can't stop you, but if you get back here, I'm going to kill you with my bare hands, kind of okay,
I'm gonna let you take a wild guess which one of the two it is likely
Beren,
going to be.
Beren is going to believe it's the first one. He chooses to believe it.
You know what? You can have that. For this session, we'll let that slide.
And I still got my comm link, I think, so I still could contact Patch
Yeah.
if I wanted to. If I wanted to get us all in horrible trouble, like.
I mean, good luck reaching
As
it
you
with the
do.
weather. Who knows how
Yeah.
bell that will go, but we'll find out. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, I
We
forgot
will.
about the weather.
Yeah.
In term, I have a question, actually.
Oh, I might have an answer before I get everything rolling.
You said like a long detailed recap. Would it be more prudent for me to just give a more detailed recap as I am, with my notes instead of an in-character one, since that would probably just be what the character knows? And
Sure,
very
that
brief, like we've done.
Yeah.
I'd say that's fine. Yeah.
Cool, because it sounds like we all kind of need a little bit of
Yeah.
catching up.
It's been a minute. Yeah. In-game recap will help
Okay.
big time. But yeah. So let me go
All right.
ahead and get the music up, and we'll be rolling in 3, 2, 1.
Ahoy! This is your resident scribe doing the recap this time. We captured the command post after Freeman skedaddled. We basically set up a plan to infiltrate the capital of Jabim, which is Raziel and Viper would take disguises from captured Jabimi commandos, posing as Jabimi commandos, and sneaking through the sewers while holding Shir'iven and Beren prisoners, quote unquote, to sell the ruse that someone radioed in that Jabimi commandos were taking in prisoners from the Republic to the city. And this would be our key into the capital in order to disable the shields and allow the rest of the forces to come in and storm the capital so we can take on General Grievous. That is the ideal plan. And in the meantime, Shir'iven asked Boba to like, hey, don't go too crazy. He's like, I'm a Mandalorian. I can take care of myself. And she's like, okay, cool. Do you know anything about the clones and ships? And he's like, I don't know too much. Some clones get their own bases in the Poaka City, but he doesn't know what the Kaminoans are up to, but he'll see what he can scrounge up. Beren bonds with Waxer and Boyle, and teaches them Mandalorian languages and customs, and they bond a bit. Viper struggles with his identity, but it stays at the forefront of his mind. Unfortunately, due to his hiccup in nearly selling out the team's location before they moved to Freeman's base, by contacting General Grievous, Thrawn contacted him and said, I can overlook your mistake if you do me a favor. Kill Raziel. And if you don't, I will decommission you and have the rest of the clones on Camino suffer a similar fate. So the team basically just kind of come up to the best case scenario plan to do, but it's not really the best plan, but it's what they got. Raziel kind of has to fake his death in order to protect Viper and the clones on Camino, while bringing in some trusted help to get them in on the ruse. So it's not a don't tell anybody situation. It's more of a tell those you trust to keep the information safe, so we can find evidence and weed Thrawn out. So the fake death scenario doesn't happen forever.
Mhm.
We brought in Rex, Sora, Bruiser, Patch, Commander Scar will tell him once we're out of Jabim. Same with Deek-Egg.
And Captain Rex, you have informed him.
Captain Rex, yes. Captain Rex, Captain Sora, Captain Bruiser. They, Lieutenant Brass and the Rough Riders, they all know, and are informed, and we're all like, all my homies hate Thrawn.
I mean, all my homies hate Thrawn. Oh, God. Love that. Remind me, I don't, because I never said whether Cody is here or not, right? Or
He is. Cody is here.
Okay.
Yep, he's here.
You don't even fucking tell Cody.
We can't tell anyone in the 212th, not even Obi-Wan, because they're too close to Thrawn. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's why you decided.
That's why, yeah. Otherwise, otherwise, Beren could have told Waxford and Boyle, but I'm sorry, you boys are too close to the asshole.
I thought Shiri fucking loved Obi-Wan's second husband, or his first husband, whichever it is. He's married to like most of the 212. It's just Cody gets, priorities.
They're gay, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gay, Your
Really,
Honor.
polygamy in Star Wars.
This is
Take that,
this is
liberals.
my husband and his boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly, precisely.
But yeah. So.
Also, Beren apologized to Viper. Yeah. Once he realized what was going on, and he's
Oh
like,
my god, I did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry
I don't
for
hate
my
you
attitude.
anymore.
I
Yeah,
don't hate you.
I didn't.
You're
I just
true
realized
Mandalorian.
I just realized you have mental health issues, and you are Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Your brain is a cocktail of different personalities.
It's that fucking audio where it's like, I'm not mad at you because I understand that you're mentally ill. Beren at Viper right now. I think it's because you said something that only Django Fett could have known, right? And Django and Beren knew he knew Beren when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Like when Beren was still a foundling, like he knew Django. So.
Yeah.
Damn. You just
Yeah,
unlocked
that-
a memory. I forgot.
That's happened as well.
Wow, I got the Viper experience in real life.
Also, Patch gave Raz a neurotoxin to take as he pretends to die at the hands of Grievous when we get there. So that happened.
That as well.
Raz had one last powwow training session with friendly rivalry competitor Anakin. At the end of it, Anakin, I think, felt something was off, but didn't really. He didn't talk to Raz about it. I don't know what that's about. Because at first he was clueless, but then in the end, I think he suspected something was off. But I don't know. But what else? I think I'm almost done here with the notes. Oh yeah. When Raz told Brass basically told him that I trust you again. You don't have to prove yourself anymore to make up for what was his name?
It's
Streak's death.
Streak's death. Yeah, that other Rough Rider that got fucking mollywopped by one of the droid gunships. Yeah.
Yep. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I think that about does sum everything up. You've informed everybody that you want to about the plans y'all are making.
And if there's anybody else that we decide to inform about that we trust, we will do so in due time. We'll also tell Quinlan Voss because he's kind of got access to the disguises.
Wait, did you send him a communication? I forget how exactly it would have gone to him.
I think it would be like once we are off of Jabim.
Okay, once
And
you're
we'll get
off
back
world,
on
you'll
board
tell
first.
Quinlan. Understood. Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Communication is just too sketchy to contact anyone off-world. So anyone off-world, we will contact. Anyone off-world that we trust, will contact once we're out of Jabim.
Understood. All right. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and I think we're on the way to the access point to the sewers. I think that's where we left off, on the bikes Brass lent us.
Perfect. Yeah. So, and then it's just Viper and Raz in disguises. Beren and Shiri are currently disarmed, but still in their general armor, but the two of you are just holding on to their weapons, swapping armor for the time being. Perfect.
And real quick, if I can just say this happened before we continue, I would have gotten a picture, family photo of Patch and Beren and Raz.
Oh. Let's say, wait, Patch, Beren, and Raz? Yeah, absolutely. I'd say that could... Yeah, I'd say before that picture, you guys leave for that, Patch will just give you a tight, hug and say, we'll find a way out of this, kid. And hopefully once all's said and done, things will be... Republic can still be held intact, and we can be on the end of this, be on the bright side of this war once all the dust clears.
Yeah, and he'll tighten the hug and give him a kind of a familial Kilbabe kiss.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that
just
that
the
a son
touching
parent
heads.
would have. Yeah, the touching heads thing.
Nice. Hell yeah. Love that. Let me just...
Don't make me wait too long.
I think I did do it last session, but just to clarify again, I think Beren did give you his Beskar Mythosaur amulet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Beren did. As a,
I don't think so, but we can say he did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's on my notes, but whether it happened or not.
I think you were going. I think you were going to do it
because Beren wanted to give it to you as a you have to come back and give it to me kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
It's a Mythosaur amulet, and it's made out of pure Beskar. It's one of the few things Beren has that is actually made out of pure Beskar other than his weapons.
Aww,
Right.
he'd give you a big hug for that.
Mm-hmm. All right. God, I probably should have put it on tokens for Rex and Cody to be on here, because I've completely fucking forgot that they are also very big players in this. But anyhow, we'll say that you guys are pressing forward. You're through the minefields. That was pretty much the hardest, or one of the harder things about Jabim. This sort of big thing of no man's land. Boba kind of rushing up ahead and driving as well as he did to navigate the fields, but there were some explosions that slowed y'all down for a little bit. But I mean, it was enough to clear the way, enough for other clone reinforcements to, follow in short order, and kind of come in with walkers reinforcements and give you assistance on those other checkpoints there. So I would say sort of final refresher as far as an update. I would say I'll say this will be from Master Imagundi. He will give sort of a what appears to be just a rather more rudimentary communication beacon. It goes this these communication devices, they don't allow for full speech, but it will be, its range is not as reliant on the satellites, so the storm should not affect it. Once you are through the shield, it should update on your relative presence, but once it is down, hit the button and it will inform the rest of the men that the shields are down and we can begin our assault on the capital. Yeah, he'll be giving this to General Shiri. or like between
fuck.
Shiri and Raz to handle. So like,
Sorry, can you repeat the beginning part of it? I'm so sorry.
it's all good.
I think I was cutting out like a little bit.
It's
I,
all
like,
good.
zoned.
Yeah, it'll be General Master Imagundi hands you like sort of a
Got
short
it.
range, very basic rudimentary communicator. It's more like just, it's essentially just like if you hit the button, it'll like beep or kind of like go off or just something that'll notify him or folks outside the shield, kind of what's going on the inside. But yeah,
like a little beacon.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a beacon.
a beacon. Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can, prepare to ride on. It is just the four of you going up on ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Just to clarify, like, with regards to mine and Shuri's weapons, what happened to those? Like, do we still have them, or have people taken them?
Raz and
After
Viper are
them.
holding onto them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just so it.
What Shiri is gonna do though, she'll go up to her R7 unit, and she's going to pull out the dark saber. She looks to Beren. She's gonna be like, "I'm keeping it here. I don't want them getting their hands on it, especially if the plan fails."
Good idea. Yeah.
This R7 sounds very concerned, just holding on to this, this, weapon that he's heard from you is very, very kind of important to like Mandalore history, and it feels like a lot of pressure. R7 will clearly make that known.
R7, you will be fine. Just hold on to it until I get back, alright?
And R7 will just kind of skirt up to your body and just, extend the little hands that it has with its, like, things and just try to, just give, like, its concerning words and just, just, just trying its best to give an astromech hug.
Yeah, she'll reach down, she'll pet it on its head, like, she'll kneel before it and everything. It's alright. I've made it out of worse before.
And you'll just give a little salute. But yeah, any other final goodbyes or things you are doing, anything you're leaving behind or requesting to take? Because you're still in like the barracks / like garrison that is in these command posts. So if there are any things you would like to take, like any matter of explosives, like, I mean, granted, I will say the more things you intend to sneak in, if you do get stopped by security of any kind, you are at a greater risk of being caught, or if there's more things may or may not slow y'all down, depending on how well prepared you want to be as you're going into, the sewers here.
Yeah, so Shiri has given Raz and Viper. Raz will have the vibroblade that what's his name gave Shiri.
Bruiser?
Yeah.
The vibro dagger,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah. So she will give that to Raz, and Viper will hold on to
The saber
her
tonfas?
tonfas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sick. I love that.
Let me think. Really, it's just them holding on to. Oh shit! You know what I still have?
What?
Whoa.
I have a Mandalorian pistol.
Oh yeah.
I also have 2 bags of giggle dust.
Ooh.
What the hell does Giggle Dust do? I completely fucking forgot. It has been
It's,
so long.
Haha.
I think it's almost like a it's like a stun.
Okay, let me see. God, it has been.
I also
so
have 3 bags of spice.
Oh right. Yeah.
3
God.
bags.
Yeah.
That's right. Hold on.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. It's if for next minute, apply this to a substance.
That's like the
Okay.
Star Wars equivalent of being like, oh, silly me, I forgot about these like 3 bags of cocaine.
It's like, oh yeah, I forgot my little baggie of weed, and I forgot my my booger
You lost
sugar.
it.
Like Shiri's
lost-
like pulling this out of like all of our inventory, and like Obi-Wan just standing there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Obi-Wan
It-
goes
it's
like,
literally-
cocaine.
you like.
It's literally Skyrim, just like I got my sword, I've got my spell, I got 80 wheels of cheese.
Obi-Wan looks to you, Shir'iven, as you pull out the giggle dust, being like, oh, I didn't know you partook in that lifestyle, Shiri.
I don't. I use it particularly just for stunning people.
Oh, that's good. I know.
Interesting. Interesting, Obi-Wan. How do you know what it is on site, Obi-Wan? How do you know?
Hey, Jedi are trained, like, you know, they've been to the criminal underworld. Obi-Wan's been down there a couple of times. He's probably seen people do giggle dust.
Hey, he's friends with Quinlan Voss.
Yeah, he's friends with Quinlan. That should answer every single question.
Oh fuck! You know, I'm remembering a lot of this shit. So I have the Mandalorian pistol. I have the vibro dagger. I also have that ring we forgot to fucking sell.
Wait, what ring?
Remember the one the hut that proposed to Shiri?
Oh shit, you're right.
I forgot how that
Oh,
fucking
God.
arc went.
Baron
Lord.
is just stood there like, well, you guys are like, oh, do you remember this ring from the time a hut proposed to me? And Baron's just stood there like, what the fuck?
I think,
It's a.
yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
was
Oh
like
my
one of,
god.
I
Right.
think that was the mission before Beren even joined
Yeah,
as well.
I was not there for that.
Is that the same one where I fudged the entire plot of
Yes!
Bruges to get it out?
Yes!
Yeah, it's like we're all reminiscing on this weird shit that happened to us, and
Oh,
Beren is
man.
just like looking Mos Eisley. Beren is like this.
Yeah, nervous laughter. What the fuck?
Lord.
Yeah, like it's just like okay.
Oh,
So I'm like looking over all the items and everything. I
Uh-huh.
do give. So I have the grappling hook. I'll give Giggle Dust to the vibro dagger and a grappling hook that I have to Raz.
Okay.
To Viper, I will give the Mandalorian pistol,
Mm-hmm.
my
gun.
tonfa, and my tonfas.
Okay.
oh my god.
Yeah, you can
That's
very
amazing.
easily kind of tuck those away, like either in like your backpack or like on the side of the speeder for right now. Yeah.
What's happening with the dark saber? Like, what did we do?
Oh
with
yeah,
that?
R7's holding onto that.
Okay.
Yeah, so R7 is staying behind. We're keeping the Darksaber away and everything. Just
In
yeah,
case,
like
yeah.
when she gave it to R7, she looked to Beren and said like, "I don't want their hands on this."
No,
So
understandable.
we're keeping it behind.
Man. Cutting Grievous out of a really cool sword as his collection, but I.
That's why we're not taking it.
But
Yeah,
he'd be
I
so
would-
cool with like one black lightsaber, just one. But no, it's fine.
I would like Shiri to say goodbye to Obi-Wan in private, but I can do that after everyone else does everything.
No, sure. Anybody else looking to potentially pick up anything before y'all make your way into the sewers? As you know, I would say at least like fair. I would say like with the intelligence gathered so far on Jabim, or like at least like records they have on that hand, and granted they are rather old. The sewers will be likely very dark, so you won't have a whole lot of visibility. There may or may not be like, you know, sanitation or probe droids down there as well, kind of keeping an eye out for potential, you know, intruders through the sewer system. And, I mean, yeah, that's generally all you would really know about, like, getting in through, like, the sewer system into the capital. But, yeah, it's really about it.
Yeah, any sort of hacking stuff that's Viber's specialty.
Yeah, so you can get a
As far
slicer's kit for
as-
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I am
For
the
him.
slicer kit. Hello.
Yeah.
Real. I have a lot of different weapons and items on me. Would it be possible to like kind of put them in pockets or kind of disguise them as like Jabimi weaponry so it doesn't like nothing stands out if
For sure.
we're being approached?
I will say,
Just so like mechanically I can keep all my stuff, but like
no,
in
yeah.
a lore wise for in game, like nothing sticks out and he's being subtle about where he keeps everything and keeping
Yeah,
important stuff hidden.
Yeah, the pistols, the falchion. I don't know if there's anything other besides those two things, but yeah, you can very easily, like from all the Jabimi commandos and that y'all have captured here. There's plenty of like their kind of marked bags you can stuff your things into. Same for Viper with like. Yeah, you could probably even collapse the bowcaster a bit, and you know, like it's a clone commando. It's one from a Wookiees, but yeah, I would say yours has gotten like customizations over the years, so it can be
It's
collapsed.
made for me.
Yeah, you can kind of tuck it away and just for the time being, just grab basic bitch, no bonuses. You know, Jabimi battle rifles, and you know,
Oh, yeah.
have those on hand. So on the surface, you are, you know, look. If without too much inspection, y'all just seem like normal Jabimi commando soldiers, and it's only if they like, you know, I'd say high enough investigation, or you know, if they're allowed to investigate your bags, then they might find the weapons. But on the at surface glance, you just look like soldiers, and Jabimi and Beren are just looking like they're gonna be, you know, arrested and brought in.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then the goal is to make sure they don't investigate us if possible.
Understood.
This is where my charisma stats have to come into play. Anyways.
For sure. But yeah, if that does it for the three of y'all, Shiri, Viper, and Raz.
Yeah, like weapons and all that stuff.
In terms of gear items,
I will say this: it is not a whole lot, but there are some explosives that are on hand, like either thermal detonators. If you don't know how big of a power source powering the shield is, it's covering, you know, how many miles is this fucking city? Because I think I have it set to scale. Yeah, it's an 80-mile radius shield, or like roughly. It's probably got a massive power source or whatever's holding it up in place. So
I think it'd be good for Raz or Viper to hold on to some, yeah.
Yeah, like I have one in my inventory, but I'll take a few more thermal detonators, just enough to like take down the shield if it comes to it, if we come across like machinery that needs to be destroyed type of deal.
Okay.
We'll have plenty on hand for that.
Perfect. All right, perfect. So you have a couple of those. I will say if you are... let me see if there's anything that might be good for... yeah, one that might be good on to have, like especially for dealing with electronics, will be an ion grenade, which I'd say they have like in short supply, but they are available. Which, yeah, because they shut down electronics until they are rebooted.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, he'll take as many as he can without taking all of the supplies.
Sure, I would say you can get up to about 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take those then.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. And that about does it for the 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
As far as inventory, yeah.
Okay. And now we'll kind of go back to Sherry as she's kind of doing her goodbyes to Obi-Wan, and you're going up to him. You see Obi-Wan is like kind of talking with Cody, getting the last of the men kind of positioned at their points. Walkers are getting into place, and he's about to head off into his as the men are getting into formation. But yeah, what would you like to do as Obi-Wan is prepping and you're getting ready to leave?
Yeah. She's kind of watching them for a mere moment before she walks over, so she doesn't disturb, like, anything in particular. She probably waits until Soldier's done speaking with him before she walks up, and she goes, like, So, here's hoping this plan works.
Here is hoping indeed. I do trust that. I know you've done foolhardy things like this before. The old false surrender has been reliable up until this point. I don't see how it could fail us now, but it does always put me at makes me a bit uneasy. Even the thought of you being left in enemy hands.
I mean, I've been on the run for about, what, 10, 11 years since the last I've been a part of the Order. Made it out that far. Who's to say that I can't be gone for another 3 or so? 3 hours or so?
We will see. Just be careful with Grievous. Many Jedi have fallen to him if you are intent on facing him. I know you'll have Raz, Beren, and Viper with you as well on this, but by no means should you underestimate him. He will not be going down easy.
Shuri winces slightly at the mention of the Fallen to Grievous's hand. She kind of like, she takes a breath and she goes, I know. Witnessing him firsthand and knowing what I know, it's for his memory.
Of course.
I'll be fine. I promise.
He kind of, extends a hand to shake.
She takes it, and, she... Hold on, I gotta, look up this word 1 second.
No, good.
I'm trying to remember, because, I had this... I had, the word written, but, She will shake his hand, and she looks into his eyes, and her Leikus start to move, and in Twi'leki, it's such a subtle gesture that she waits for anyone who she knows that can speak said language. She moves it in a way to say, that she loves him. Before she pulls her hand back. I'll be safe. I promise.
You see a bit of shock on the face, but he tries to, shake it off, get at his usual swagger, and goes, you'll give, a melancholic smile towards you, and get back to his duties. And, you don't see it, but, he blushes a bit to himself.
Aww. Shiri smiles before she walks back towards the area where they are all about to set off, and she waits for her crew.
All right. And
I have something.
Sure.
He'd give his any farewells and good lucks to the crew. He already said his plans to anyone important, so that's kind of already taken care of. They know what's gonna happen. He's gonna find Shir'iven. Let's say he's probably one of the first to get to the exit point with the speeders. Shiri.
Yes, Raz. Hello, we all ready to go?
Yeah. I was hoping to find you here before the others came.
Is everything alright? You're troubled by what you must do. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Just wish there was another way.
I know. Did you at least say goodbye to D-Gag?
About that. And he pulls out his datapad. I recorded a message. With the storms going on, it's unlikely it's gonna reach her in time, if at all. But I'm gonna need someone I trust to give it to her personally.
Of
I
course.
can't give it to you now because of what we're about to do, but once we're inside the capital and the ruse is up, I'm gonna give this to you. And I want you to keep it safe until you see her.
Shiri places a hand on her heart. A swear, in a way. I promise. I will make it out of this, and I will give this to her personally.
And he gives a smile. And when you see her, make sure to tell her to open this somewhere private, where no prying eyes can watch her. What I recorded was, I kind of looks away. You might see a little blush on him before he looks at you in the eyes again. It's meant for her ears alone, not anyone else.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's a final confession in a way. She smiles before she crosses her arms and leans back against the bike.
Not exactly how I wanted to come out, but we don't really know what's gonna happen with the lives we lead.
It'll get to her. And
Thank you.
just know that once we change you and everything, you're gonna have to deal with her being quite disheartened by everything that happens here.
I know.
I'll take care of her.
Thank
I
you.
have a lot to make up for.
All
I
right.
trust you. And I'll put the datapad back in the secure pocket.
Sick. Alrighty. Just making sure, so I don't know if I... Oh, it might, because it's probably going to be in the Forge chat, all the other 501st boys that have showed up. Oh yeah, they're probably going to be a ways up in there. But, anyhow, as you give this datapad to Shir'iven, two of you are held off private.
Not yet.
Oh,
will
no, yeah,
give
you're
it to
holding
her-
on to it. Got it. You just let
I'm
her
holding
know.
onto it because, because she can't have anything on her yet.
Okay, perfect.
I don't want anyone to confiscate it if things go south.
Of course, of course. All right. But with that, the four of y'all are heading off to nearest, sewage point that you can find.
Unless Beren or Viper had anything to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I explained last session to Patch about where I was going with Shiri, so
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'm just making sure forces-wise are relatively even split. I could probably let's see. We'll give
Viper, you good about doing anything before we leave?
Nope, I've got two guns and I've got like 3 different types of like knives. I gotta admit, it's pretty.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. I'll say at least one final detail you get is as you guys are about to ride off, Ahsoka is kind of looking very worriedly towards the four of you riding off, and then I'd say you might all four of you might catch like Anakin coming like, "Come on, Snippy, we gotta get ready to take the other command post." As she'll venture on off with him. As essentially the plan that y'all are aware of is these two command posts will be kind of a staging point to go for these other two, while you guys are going to find a means to a sewage a depot where you guys can kind of sneak on in from the outside and get into the city that way. But yeah, as you guys are kind of underground, you don't know how you are like hearing like very faint. You can still the soil up above. I'd say like as like intense fire is being like shots are being fired on either side. Yeah, you guys are relatively safe as any of the command posts are drawing fire from the other forces here. But yeah, I'll say you're able to find a seemingly like abandoned, rusted over sewage depot where like anything from the capital is kind of dumped on the outskirts. We'll say that is somewhere, yeah, because I don't know what this X was. We'll say it's somewhere right about here, say. Relatively deep into the jungles. You don't find any Jabimi patrols or other traps set this deep into the enemy lines. But you do find these two big sewer, not grates, but they're pipes that kind of are dripping, little bits of, remains, or waste, that's the word, out from presumably from the city all the way out here. Or like it's essentially like you can find the pipelines that presumably either lead to the waters outside Jabim or essentially recycled into fertilizer for kind of the greater jungles here. So with that, y'all are just parking the speeders and trying to sneak on in?
Yeah.
All right. As you go ahead and do so, I'll go ahead and the four of y'all are going on in. Are you guys like bringing out any like glow sticks or using any of your sabers or anything to kind of light the way through the interior, as it is quite dark inside?
I have dark vision, so I can go.
Yeah, I have dark vision, but I do have flares if nobody has dark vision.
I
Yeah,
have
sure.
dark vision as well.
I think Shiri is the only one without dark. Wait, hold on. Let me double
no.
check. I don't remember if she.
I have a glow
jeez.
rod. I have a glow rod.
Hold on, is Shiri
Yes,
blind? Let me see. No, she does have dark vision. Okay, we're fine.
I figured any non-human would. Even y'all are.
Because I was gonna say, like, using a saber right now would be pretty risky, so...
Exactly, that's what
Valid. Yeah, you would especially know that this being like a sewage pipeline into the city, lot of flammable gases inside here. I'd say even a glow stick might be pushing it, but for the most part, I'd say Viper is fine as he just kind of, if you're bending one out just to at least not see black and white as dark vision just tends to do. But yeah, go ahead as you guys are venturing about here. If I could get a reminder of everybody's passive perceptions.
20.
13.
15.
All right, we got 20, 19, 15, and what is it for Viper?
Hold on. 16.
16. Perfect. Cool. Then I would like Urabad to give me a quick old little stealth check.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good lord. We'll be asking the chunky character to do stealth.
29!
Oh boy,
Oh, good lord, 21. I got a nat 20.
21.
fucking hell.
I would
Dice!
like
Dice! These little dice can suck it!
I've wasted my one nat 20 of the session.
This is why I prefer physical clickety clacks.
Yeah, I just need Viper stealth, but yeah, we got 29 for Shiri, Jesus.
I would like for my
That's really good,
for
though.
roll 20 to let me get out of my powers and choose like
Yeah, it would be
core and
from.
bio.
What would it be for you? You go from. Yeah, it's core. You go. Yeah.
There we go. Ah, praise the Lord. Okay.
Mhm.
Stealth.
Oh god, yeah, for a commander, your stealth is kind of ass.
It's a 3. It's a 3. It's not like persuasion or performance, that's for sure. Anyway,
Okay.
stealth.
That's-
Ba-boom.
17.
17.
Nice. That's really good.
Respectable. I got you. All right, I got 56.
Yeah,
Let me just see the average out here.
Yeah, I have a 3 as well. I just rolled really low.
Okay.
Also, I-
Not bad at all.
What was Baron's again?
I
Uh,
got a nat 20, so I got 21 total.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So I think all 3 of those hopefully should balance my
So-
shitty roll.
I've wasted my one nat 20 that I'm gonna get this session on stealth.
Honestly, it's probably for an important role here, so I think it's worth it.
I'm just trying to make sure. Damn it. I don't know if this is the right one. I will say, as you guys are kind of like, scouring like the inners of the sewer here, trying to keep quiet. Yeah, like up top, you are occasionally hearing what sounds like the foot movement of various battle droids and hearing like very, very faint, but it does sound like, Jabimi soldiers speaking in like their native tongue as you are very slowly getting underneath enemy lines and are. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah. Go ahead and move that there. As you are very slowly but surely sneaking into the Jabimi capital of Sheol. As that is going on, I will say because these guys are pretty. I don't know why I can't find the other. Oh, they might just be another website I'm not thinking of at the moment, but I will say, because passive stealth is not very good on them either. Okay. I will say everybody, as you are kind of like all sneaking around very quietly, you will hear that familiar sound of a probe droid kind of about to round the corner, heading to y'all's as you're coming towards like an intersection. And you like hear it from one side a little what looks like a separatist probe droid.
Am I able to tell which side it's coming from? Because I have Montrals, so I have tremor sense.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you could tell it's coming from the right. It's
Okay.
probably about because what's your tremor sense out to?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Yeah, I would say with hearing it alone, you could tell it's coming from the right. Probably a little over, let's say around 90 or so feet before it, gets within range of seeing any of you guys.
Okay. I will very quietly relay that to the rest of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then at that point, I think we would try to move away from the path it's going to go on, so it
Okay.
doesn't detect
Yeah.
us.
Okay. Sure. I'd say you can just, try to either dive into the water or any number of ways to avoid its gaze, as it's you guys are essentially, I guess I don't have maps made for this ready, but you guys are kind of coming on like a sort of T path here, or sorry, like more of like a this kind of intersection.
Is that like anything to like hide behind?
Yeah, I'll say like there's like the walls you can either hug, or there is. I'm assuming y'all are kind of walking along like the sidewalk equivalents. That because in between it's
Yeah.
just like the sewage pipes have not seen very good care for a number of years. It is like it's mostly a mixture of waste and mud and like heavy rainfall, but like you can like feasibly like just duck and hide inside there.
Yeah, like into like some of like the storm drain.
Yeah,
paths. Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I'd say the probe droid is coming from about this way. I would say, and you are seeing quite a I'd say you're seeing quite a number of sewage seals or pipes that kind of, as you're getting further and further towards the capital. So really up to a matter of y'all if you wish to try to evac and, like, get topside. Because, like, around this point, you'll be within the city, within the limits of the capital. Or you can choose to try pushing your luck and get further and further into enemy territory.
Would the former get us through the shield, though?
Oh, yeah, you're already through the shield. I'll give you that much for
Okay,
sure.
gotcha.
Like, right now it's more so risking, do you want to be by the sort of, the lighter reinforcements kind of on towards the front of the capital, like borders? Or do you want to, risk pushing forward, potentially, like, more security and, like, getting closer and closer to the shield?
I think. Does it sound silly to say get closer to the shield because then it's more believable if we get captured? Like, because you're like, it would be, people that are more challenging, I'm guessing, to be up against.
Mm-hmm.
Like, closer to that, so I don't know. Because yes, we're falsely surrendering to the enemy, but we don't want them to know.
Yeah, and like, because even if we go topside now, we're probably gonna get spotted by security regardless.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and we have to sell the ruse that we have prisoners.
Yeah, you could also, like, this probe droid, like, coming towards your way, you could use this, like, as a means of, what's it?
Getting captured.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we could.
Yeah, so you have 3 options, like, kind of getting up from where you are right now, wait for the droid to pass, let the droid catch you, or, let it pass and try to move forward, and, risking, potentially getting into greater security first, but, who knows if they will be more or less likely to believe that you are indeed genuinely captives, and that 2 of you are genuine captives and the other 2 are actual Jabimi soldiers.
I'll look at Shiri. I'll let Shiri decide this. Whatever the Mandalore does, Beren will go with.
What was the question again? I'm so sorry.
All good. It's if you want to try just getting up these nearest security sewer vents, or you can wait for the probe droid to pass. You can let the probe droid, capture all of you, or at least, like, alert the separatists of y'all's arrival, then bring you up. Or you can try pushing forward, let the probe droid pass, and then get pretty much as close you can to the shields, but then there'll be a higher, like, greater security kind of waiting outside the, like, Capitol building, and where the shield likely is.
The issue is while we have the you guys disguised as the Jabimi soldiers, are Hatch and Raziel prepared if we were to surrender?
Cause I'm wondering if, let's say we go with scenario 2 and the droid catches us. Raz and Viper are just as Jabimi commandos. So, like, if we're all caught, how would that work? Because we can't all be captured and thrown in a cell.
It's not that, like, you guys would be captured.
Yeah.
It's a thing of, like,
The droid would assist you in taking us to...
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I think the only thing that we would need to do is possibly hack the droid in order to get said, like, communication codes in order to, like...
But I really got a suggestion.
Yeah. I'll say it's... Go ahead.
Because I'm thinking that, that might not be a bad idea, because if we just let the... Say Raz and Viper say we've captured these prisoners, and the droid escorts us, we have to find a way to get away from the droid without it alerting everyone else. Because the droid has programming to follow orders and make sure the prisoners are caught and taken to any superiors. We can't really let it go that far. We have to, like, say we're here, we've got prisoners, but kind of sneak around the guards to go to where we need to go.
And I'll give this much to you, Beren, as, like, time is gonna run a bit short. I'd say with the 30 feet of tremor sense, it's, like, starting to close the distance, but as far as you can tell, this droid appears to be by itself. It's just single probe droid, just floating along. You don't hear it. You're not hearing any B1, B2 battle droid clanking. No other feats of Jabimi soldiers with it. So this probe droid seems to be just like kind of like a rogue camera, kind of scanning the area and just making sure that Chol is safe from all sides.
So then, just to clarify, are we not going for it?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I think it's best to hack that sucker then.
Yeah.
He'll give Viper a thumbs up. Like, go for it, buddy.
Alright. Okay. Come on, roll 20, please. Why are you not letting me go to powers?
Alright. You want to try hacking the droid?
Yes, I very much do.
Let me see, because it has been a while since I've seen powers as well. Oh, that would be Tech Override. I believe that is going to cost you, I believe so. It's been a bit since I've seen the powers.
Oh, there's powers, okay.
Oh, it's, okay, Tech Override, that's Counterspell. Gotcha.
I was going for, I think, what was it, Override Interface? What the hell was it?
Might be Override
I think it was
Interface. Droid a construct
Yeah,
is
it's
within
override
range.
interface.
Yeah, overrides controls.
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah, you can charm the droid. So yeah, that is going to be for me. I'm going to make an intelligence saving throw. This droid is not particularly intelligent. What is your DC for your power? It's like 18?
His power save is 16.
16. You got it. Let's go ahead and do that. I have a -4 on this.
Oh, buddy.
That is a 13. As you kind of are completely still out of sight, you focus your power.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Huh?
did I beat it?
Yeah. It's
Yippee!
Oh,
yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sweet, yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The droid fails its save as you either kind of hit on your data pad to like kind of hack it from a distance, as it's just all this code is kind of running by its face as this probe droid is now charmed.
Another one to the collection.
Reminder, it will be up for a minute. So
But I think that's enough to make lasting impressions.
yeah.
A minute's all I need.
Mm-hmm. Alright, but now that you have this droid charmed, or you just, want to bring Shiri and Raz, like, kind of inside of the camera, being like, oh, kind of play up the act that you've captured these two?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, just like, do we just like sneak past it, or do I just like, because the plan is to get captured, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I think, but the thing is that we are looking to not get fully captured, just enough to where we wouldn't be like batted an eye at if we were around you guys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Because we just have to take down that shield and then we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Essentially, just to get us into where we wouldn't be able to get normally. Just access to shit.
Basically, like, we say we've captured them, they're like, okay, fine, and then we go to where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 years dungeon.
That's a good job. I don't have. I think I'm missing like 10 hit points or something, which is great because then I look semi banged up. So
It has been a long rest since then.
I'm just gonna pretend.
Yeah, it's all good. You might like punch yourself in the face to like.
To be fair, I didn't
was gonna
really rest. I hung out with Waxer and Boyle and went on a patrol, so I didn't really rest.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, maybe Beren could also have, like, just intentionally punched himself or asked someone to punch him to still the reason.
Oh my god, wait, hear me
I
out on
was
this,
gonna
hear me out
take
on
my
this.
helmet off and offer Viper a free hit.
Oh, I think that was it.
No!
Yeah.
Because Because what's it called? Imagine because like Beren would bring up like, you know, maybe we should rough them up or something like that, and then like Shiri's like, yeah, I agree, that sounds like a good idea, and it's like Beren will be able to take these hits no problem, whatever. I feel like if Raz or Viper like looked at Shiri right then, they'd be like, can we do it? Can like, I don't. And Shiri's like looking at them like, yes, but it's like, but I don't wanna.
I mean, if Raz and Viper are down for beating up Shiri and
literally just land a punch across her face or something, just rough her up.
Yeah.
The hesitation to hit Shiri, and then Beren takes his helmet off and just says, "Viper, you can hit me." Viper immediately swings.
He's like holding on that since we got here.
The Markiplier Superman punch.
Yeah.
And then Raz would like look reluctant, look to Shiri and be like, just pretend I'm still a Sith. Just pretend I'm still a Sith. And then punch.
I can handle it.
God.
Okay, but yeah, I'd say the droid is still charmed as you're like just quickly roughing each other up, at least making it look like a fight has gone on. It's just patiently waiting, like.
Yeah, Shiri will take the punch to her face like a champ. And it's like, it does, like, you know, it leaves a little mark on her cheek and everything. And, like, she does, like, you know, she does that thing where it's like, you know, if Viper or Raz landed a good hit on her, like, she, like, fucking, like, spits out blood. She's like, alright, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, I'll say for Shiri, just go ahead and mark off, like, probably, like, we'll call it, like, 15 points of damage to make it look, like, believable. You're about a little bit roughed up as Beren was.
Yeah.
But yeah, perfect.
Meanwhile, Viper and Beren are reenacting the Omni-Man and Mark scene.
Okay.
Get beaten out of him.
Think, Beren, think!
I was gonna say, Baron's just like, alright, you can hit me, instantly cast Carbonite.
Yeah. I imagine Django's, like, the Django side of, Viper's head is going like, this feels wrong. I don't know if I should be doing this, but it also feels kind of good.
Django, this feels wrong, Church Excited, but it feels so right.
Yeah, exactly.
The Trandoshan part of you just going, kill, kill, kill.
Kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, so I'd say, I mean...
It's Church Rig, but it's like he's in the chair like Uncle Stan, just like, fight, fight, fight!
Right.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
So I'd say the droid is charmed by you, Viper. I mean, at this point, you could tell it, like, if you want to come, you know, like, kind of like, basically just treat the droid like a cameraman and be like, hey, come over here, like, we got the prisoners, if you want to, like, play it up that way and just show shit.
I was gonna say, I turned I turned to Raz and just sort of like nodded to just sort of like, can you do the talking for me? And flashback to the ball scenario.
Lol, yeah.
My terrible lying will forever be my sin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he gets the point. Well, it just like, yeah. We'll walk over.
Just like, don't worry, buddy. I assumed I'd be doing the talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of your negative charisma and my 19 charisma, I think, yeah, it's kind of...
Okay. Yeah. As the droid, as you're, you know, bringing the roughed up Shir'iven and Beren kind of in front of this probe droid, are you just saying, like, hey, we've got the prisoner? Like, what do you, like, say to, like, the probe droid's feed?
Something along the line, like, he's kind of... I'd say he can be good at, like, lying and acting it out when he wants to be, so he basically is, like, roughly shoving Shiri, hoping that Viper follows his lead with Beren, and he just kind of, he looks at the droid, but also is just, like, glancing forward as he's walking, as he just mutters, got a couple prisoners, Republic scum.
Okay.
Need to take them for themselves.
Okay, go ahead and give me
Continue on your...
Oh, go ahead.
Continue on your business. The sooner I get them to themselves, the better.
Give me a deception check with advantage. Deception or performance, I'll allow.
Let me see, which is better. Deception.
I figure you wouldn't be proficient in performance. Yeah.
No. Yeah, and I'm, like
No.
we've said before, I am doing charisma checks with my dice, because I don't trust them.
Raz
Yeah.
secretly having
Only
been a theatre kid
charisma
the
checks
whole
with my
time.
dice.
Right.
Huh?
Said if you got performance, proficiency in it, secretly been a theatre kid this entire time.
Oh man, if only.
God. Oh,
Maybe
Lord.
that's what he does after the war. Who knows? Okay. Oh, thank God for advantage. That is 28.
28.
Nice.
I will say the droid will speak in binary. I presume you, Raz, or Viper speak binary or understand that language, yeah?
I think Viper does.
I don't think so.
Oh, I
Should
thought
be-
it'd come up before.
I thought Viper did.
Yeah.
Makes
I thought
sense?
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, it
me
should.
Yeah.
Scroll down. It's
If you-
past perception.
There we go.
Galactic
Oh, okay,
Basic
you have-
Trandoshan. No, there is no binary.
Oh.
Any chance that Raziel does?
No, which is weird because I feel like at some point he would try to learn binary to understand R7 more.
Gotcha. I'd say
You know who knew binary in our group?
You?
No, it was Soren. Soren was the one who spoke
Yep.
binary.
That was it.
Fuck!
Yep. I will at least give to you. It's not like a one-to-one translation, but the droid kind of like, presses with basically presents a question of, would you like me to phone in for an escort to bring you and the prisoners up topside?
Okay. Yeah, because like I feel like Raz would at least understand some basic stuff.
You get the basic gist.
Yeah, even if it's not on my sheet, it would make sense for how long we've been working with stuff. Everyone.
Yeah.
And it's just like a harmless question if you need an escort. That's kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say with that, continuing to like, play the roofing up the prisoners bit, he'd go, it won't be necessary. I know my way around, and I just want to get this done quick.
The droid basically kind of mutters off something to the effect of, understood, will go up to alert to inform the general and I believe it's Captain Freeman? I do not remember if they were Captain.
I think it is. Yeah, Captain Freeman. Yeah, Captain Freeman.
To
that's it.
inform Captain Freeman and General Grievous. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and he'd respond with, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And they'll also kind of like provide you a map of like, here are the exits, so you have, can kind of I'd say you have the city square here. Hold on, let me actually make these different colors so you can see. There is exit right around this intersection here. That kind of
I
brings
don't
you to
think
like.
we could see your sheet.
Oh. Hold up.
Hmm?
Oh shit! Sorry, I completely forgot. Y'all, I was bringing you on this map here. And let me just shift ping so you guys can see. This is roughly where you guys are right now. Kind of
Okay.
in relation to the city here. So the droid kind of points off
there
a
we go,
couple of options of where you can go. I'd say closest thing would be kind of right. Closest exit from the sewers, close to the command post would be this blue circle right here. I'd say you would find other circles or other sewage exits would be here and here. And there is one more, but the closest it is right just outside the Capitol building. So yeah. But yeah, the droid just kind of informs you of that as far as like, hey, like, you know, you can get out at either of these points, you know, just get back safely. I will inform the general and Freeman of your capture of these two individuals.
Yeah, and he'll nod his thanks and will just say, copy that.
Mm-hmm. As it just kind of like keeps floating down, you know, the sewage system, and just keeps trying to, you know, scan for more individuals, or like looking for more potential intruders. But yeah, you guys have a couple of options as far as close as you want to get to the Capitol, and the droid is going. I'd say yeah, it will actually go up through the closest exit, which would be right, as far as you could tell, towards the center one right here.
Okay, nice. Yeah, the closer we can get, the better.
You guys want to get as close as you can to the Capitol building, just undermining any, you know, troops like topside.
If we can sneak, yeah, if we're able to like avoid as many troops as we can, I feel like that would be ideal.
Okay.
At least in terms, like, what do you guys think? At least in terms of higher security? I don't know.
Yeah, because if you are escorted in by, you know, extra, you know, reinforcements, it will kind of make the capture look a bit more believable if you come out, like, you know, along with the droid, or at least like not too far behind the droid. But
okay, so like the first exit kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
The sooner the better, basically, at least to sell the impression that y'all are captured. But you can also, you know, risk pushing it a bit further. But yeah, up to y'all.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, if anything, Beren and Shiri can be captured, and like we do all this, they go through the entire thing of like, oh, they're finally captured, they're blah 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 blah. While they're in the prison cells, possibly, like, Raz and Viper can go off and do the thing with the shields.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we could.
So
we
y'all
do
want
that
to
if
split the
anybody
party? Is that what I'm hearing?
Barons are really good at annoying guards. So.
Yeah.
I'd say split if it comes to that. So
Yeah.
We can probably go, if that's the case, we can probably go with like I can't even ping the map.
Yeah, it's just hold left click. You should be able to.
Hold.
There
we go. So like kind of here's what we're thinking. To make the ruse more believable. I think that's what I'm getting, guys. Next exit. Just want to make sure. Okay.
All right.
So probably this exit. We sell the same story we told to the droid. We're hoping to escort Shiri and Beren ourselves, but worst case scenario, if they're escorted by other guards, we can release them later after dismantling the shields. But we'll see what happens.
Okay. Also, yeah, for override interface, let me just make sure. Yeah, so that is 6 points, tech points to mark off for Viper for using that power. But say around this point, it does kind of wear off. But as far as you could tell, even though the droid is no longer charmed by you, because you are holding, you know, Beren and Shiri down and they looked pretty well beat up, it seems, you know, Raz gave a pretty decent, convincing argument of, you know, that, hey, like, y'all are who you say you are, and you have these prisoners, and you just need to bring them up. But yeah, the droid seems to be, for the most part, on your side. Let me see. Yeah, perfect. But yeah, as you climb up out of this sewage vent here, kind of led by the probe droid, as and you are led sort of relatively close to the capital city, but not by much. You are seeing quite a bit of separatist armaments. There are thousands upon thousands of B1 battle droids. There are several separatist tanks kind of rolling across the street. You are seeing what I don't know what the droid gunship equivalents are, but there are several like Jabimi starfighters kind of, like some of the buildings in the capital have been converted into separate kind of landing bays or battle command posts or battle positions for snipers or pieces of artillery. All like the city is kind of, it looks like it was, as far as the four of you can tell, far more peaceful and like had, like a thriving civilization, but it is now kind of relegated to like just converted into a glorified war zone, as and yeah, as you come up topside, you do see sort of a massive arc of light kind of coming from the Capitol building, signifying that, yeah, the shield generator is over there. And as the probe droid kind of sends out an alert, a bunch of B1 battle droids kind of come up to, surrounding all of you, pointing their guns primarily at Shiri and Beren, and sort of another B1 commander droid kind of comes up to the two of you, Raz and Viper, in disguise, being like,
Great! We heard you captured these, Master Jedi and a Mandalorian. That's no small feat.
Took a bit, but finally got these Republic scum on her.
Yeah, that'll show 'em.
as
I go like, let's escort you to the General. I'll be sure to get a promotion after this.
as I'd say it's about like 2 swarms of B1s, along with this single B1 commander is escorting y'all down the city streets, and yep, you're getting a better idea of the armaments here. As you get closer, yeah, you are seeing probably like there's several heavy artillery guns kind of at the tops of all of these buildings. There are various separatist tanks and, machine gun, repeating blaster placements all over. The civilians, as far as you can tell, like kind of listening to kind of over the comms chatter or like folks shouting out. All of them have been kind of relegated to, it basically like it's relegated to women and children, or like anyone that doesn't wish to fight for the Jabimi nationalists. But all of them are kind of relegated to the back of the city, if, as far as, like, kind of keeping them as far out of harm's way as possible. Anything else of note here? Yeah, and as you guys get out of this, are getting closer and closer to the capital, you are seeing their wing, or at least of what looks to be their hangar, which is, I would say, has at least about 5 more of those experimental droid drop gunships that kind of devastated you guys earlier in that first bit. Some of them are seeing, pretty extensive repairs, and I'd say probably at least 2 to 3 are relatively undamaged and are just kind of waiting in the wings to presumably either drop more troops on the battlefield or just get ready for, I'd say with enough firepower, or like given enough time, all these gunships could level most of the city in a matter of hours, or like a good chunk of the capital here. And yeah, I'd say as soon as you get to the capital, your guard kind of transitions from these squads of B1s to a smaller squad of Jabimi commandos, as they go, capturing General Shir'iven and Beren Nim. Didn't think you'd be so foolish enough as to try infiltrating the capital all by yourselves.
Figured we might try.
And I'll say he'll just hit you across the gut with his, rifle. Goes, you and your Republic scum will never take Jabim from its people. Now come on. We've got some important noise to take you to, as the other Jabim, these guys will kind of start to escort. I'd say it's probably about 6 Jabimi commandos taking Shiri and Beren. I'd say one of them kind of will look to you two, Raz and Viper, and goes like, "We'll take it from here. If you wish to follow along, it's your choice, but we'll put in word with General Grievous if you will be promoted or not for your actions."
Appreciate it.
Yes. So yeah, are you going to be following along with them, following the escort with Beren and Shiri, or what are you two doing, Raz and Viper?
Definitely going to be following.
I'm like thinking, would it be wise to follow or go to the shields?
I mean, you don't know how, like, where in the Capitol building General Grievous is set up. They could pass by the shields. You're not entirely sure, like, what is the setup of, like, the Capitol building itself. You're just kind of coming in blind.
We still don't know the layout of the Capitol building then.
Correct,
And where the shields
yeah.
would be in the Capitol building.
But-
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But I could.
Oh?
I have scan area.
Okay.
Ooh.
Scan
okay.
area. That is a new... I know you've done this before, or I imagine you have.
Yeah.
Scan area,
Program
4th
creature
level.
object. Tech focus attempts to find a path to the creature's or object's location as long as that creature or object is within 1,000 feet of you.
1,000 feet of you.
So-
Perfect.
To keep
Yeah. So
the.
I
was
figure
just
we
gonna
go
say-
up, I scan, bada bing, bada boom. I take care of that, and then Raz could probably just like follow them.
Okay.
Is Viper scanning from like where we are currently? Are you scanning like right now?
No, not right now. I'm just
Okay.
that's my suggestion.
Yeah.
Once we get like to
I was going to be like,
a good break
I
point.
will cause a distraction so you don't get caught scanning if needs
Mhm.
be.
I mean, like, with everything that is going on with the city, they're kind of, you see that, like, over the comms, you're hearing chatter and orders being shouted. Droids are being dispatched through the shields, or, like, some reinforcements are kind of being sent towards other command posts to deal with the forces that are starting to encroach on the shields and just trying to keep sort of your other allies outside from getting any closer to the capital than they already are. So, I mean, yeah, if you just want to try to, let's see, using sonar scan, okay, yeah. Object you are familiar with? I'll say that you can, like, attempt to, like, this is essentially locate object. But I'll say, like, because it's, more sci-fi, you can try to find the signature of the shield generator, which is, it's giving a lot of energy. It's hard to not locate. It's not difficult to locate, I should say. But yeah, do you want... So Viper, you want to just go ahead and try scanning area then, to just
Sure.
get a general
I was gonna
location?
say, yeah. I would absolutely do that. If I can. Okay, is it just me where I can't just like select like the switch from like core to bio to powers?
Yeah, it's you just have to click each one whenever you are, depending on the situation. But yeah.
Trying to like just do so. Okay.
Yeah. I can bring you back there. So now you're on.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please and thank you.
There you go. All right. So that. Oh, that would be. So that was for the over for yeah. The how the point system does it. It's weird. It's +1 per the spell's power level. So it was 5 for the tech, 6 for the tech override. And if you're doing scan area, that's another 5. So it leaves you at 20 tech points to spend how you need. But you're locating the shield generator?
I am. Oh,
Right.
it just does it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just marked them down for you. But yeah, it shows up on like your HUD, or like on like your wrist pad, kind of where the shield generator is, and I would say it's not even 1,000 feet away. I'd say it's probably a little closer to maybe 500 feet. Probably a bit, a bit off the beaten path from where these guys might be going.
Lovely. So, okay, there's got to be some point where I can just... Well, now I know where it is. It's just now I have to find an excuse of just like, hey, I gotta do this thing. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on them.
Mm-hmm.
Because are we still above? Are we above ground, or are we still on?
You're above ground now, yeah.
Oh, we're above ground now. Okay, so, if anything, I'll put a hand on Raz's shoulder, and just like in like my disguise, I'll just be like, make sure you keep these two on the strong. Just keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, and then playing along, he'll reply, sure, do what you gotta do.
All right.
Curious about the meeting anyways.
Okay.
And with a Force whisper, you'll hear in your head, good luck. Please don't get caught.
He responds with a nod, and just makes his way.
All right. And just so I am aware, are you still holding on to Beren's weapons, Viper, or are the two of y'all's weapons on
pistol.
Raz?
The pistol and the tonfas are with me.
Okay.
I've got blades with Raz then, I believe.
Okay. Cool. Or I would say if you wanted to, like, just give your bag to Raz, then you can in this moment before you leave. But just so I'm aware,
Yeah, I
that...
might as well give him something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, probably good, just in case.
Yeah.
Shit goes down, and we need them to fight right away.
All right. So.
Agreed.
And we'll do it like, subtly, like not
Subtly,
even something to
yeah.
glance at.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'll say so we'll kind of divert paths from here. We'll see how much further we'll go on, but let me just double check how we are on time. Okay, good. We're not doing terribly. So we'll focus on the three of y'all for right now: Raz, Beren, and Viper. Sorry, Raz, Beren, Shiri. As you are being escorted by this small squad of, Jabimi soldiers. And I'd say Viper is, like, close behind for a bit, but eventually starts to diverge as there is, the data pack kind of points you towards another part of the capital here. I will say the other Jabimi turn to you, Raz, as they go, where's your friend off to?
Heck if I know. Probably went to take a leak or something.
Probably. But more of the glory for you, my friend.
For sure. Better get a reward over the... This was a pain, but it's worth it.
You're telling me. As you press on, the three of you further, and yeah, you're seeing quite how a lot of the Jabimi things have just been kind of relegated with, like, there's a bunch of, like, separatist tech, like there's all these all these, like, interfaces, computers set up, there's battle droids all over the place, like, kind of talking with Jabimi nationalist commandos, preparing to, kind of laying out all sorts of communications along the front lines, and you are seeing, like, the situation is quite desperate for them as well. Like, you're hearing talks of, like, they're starting to run out of food for the men, that some troops are starting to get unruly, and that the civilians are, wanting to leave kind of this, get out of the bubble and feel the reign of Jabim for once, after, it's been a rather dry period ever since the, ever since the shields have been put up, and the separatists have been very cheekily, like sheepishly kind of giving supplies to Jabim and its people. And yeah, I will say, in the midst of this sort of first command post, y'all get another glance at Captain Freeman, as kind of seeing all like you three and your like escorts kind of show up, as Freeman goes, "Halt right there." As the guards halt, I'm assuming you, Raz, and Beren and Shiri stop as well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Baron's not wearing his helmet, so he doesn't think about it before he does it. But he will give Freeman like a bit of like a skeevy, like shit-eating smile, because like, hey, it's me. I kicked your ass. You also kicked mine.
That's
Shiri's
right.
still like kind of like in pain after the wind got knocked out of her.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, long time no see.
Yeah. Cap Freeman will kind of get out of her. I forget if Freeman was a male or female clone. It has been it's been a long ass fucking time. I don't know if you have that info on hand, Raz.
For what?
If Freeman was male or female clone?
Female clone.
Female.
Female, gotcha.
clone.
So yeah, she'll kind of get down from the command post, kind of seeing Olivia, and goes, General, I must say I've heard tales of your reputation, and after our scuffle I thought we would be crossing blades once again, but I did not think you would be so foolish as to go down go through the sewage tracks only with this one as your support. I know Mandalorians are strong, but I think this one's reputation is a little bit exaggerated.
He growls at her.
Managed to beat your ass in the last fight, didn't we? She smirks.
She goes, "You," and she'll kind of look over to you, Raz. I've heard reports there was 2 of you responsible for the capture of Master Jedi here and Shir'iven. Where's the other soldier responsible for this?
My teammate went off to... Hang on. Just give me a second out of character here.
No worries. Take your time.
Let me see.
Wait, when 2 pulls out the list of excuse.
Oh,
You just go with the latrine excuse. Yeah, like he'll catch.
Yeah,
whatever.
like back in character, he'll like, stands at attention, but he'll respond with, my teammate went to use the restroom, had to clean up some rooms and take a leak after the scuffle we had with these 2 Republic scum. But I wanted to see what the meeting was about myself.
And it's just the 2 of them alone? No word of any reinforcements? Did you get a hint of what their greater plans may be?
Again, out of
I got you, motherfucker! You better come up with something quick!
Sure.
So they're like, line.
As a player, line is not my strong suit. It is Raz's, but not mine, so bear with me. So she's asking if I caught wind of their plans?
Yeah, like, just kind of,
Of the
like,
Republic's plans?
Yeah, and kind of grilling you of, like, what was their intent? Did they come alone? Like, just kind of grilling you, like, alright, there's some holes in the story that, need to be filled, and, the other guy's not here, so you're responsible for filling those fucking holes.
Right, for sure. Okay. In that case...
I mean, if Beren sees you kind of, floundering to, like, know what to say, Beren will be like, what makes you think we told them anything?
Ooh.
Honestly.
That is...
And Shiri couldn't help it but smirk at that.
So I'm trying to find the goddamn stats for these ARC Trooper here. Hold on. It is somewhere on here. God,
Oh,
it's been
I think I
ages.
can help with that ruse a little bit. At Baron's and Sherry's mention of what makes you think we told them anything, he'll rough up, we'll say Beren upside the head with a punch.
Yeah.
And he'll just growl. Not without lack of trying.
Hell yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Admit it. You wanted to attack one of the cities. You're being very fucking stubborn.
Okay.
I'm a Mandalorian, baby. It's in the name.
Mandalorian baby. Lord.
And he'll smack you upside the head again. in your head, you will hear from Raz with Force Whisper, I'm so sorry about this.
Yeah, you say that, but you get the distinct impression that Baron's like having the time of his life with this.
He's like, oh, hit me hard.
This is fun. This is just like training when I was a child with the Mandalorians again, and they used to beat me to make me not say secrets.
No.
Lord.
Oh! That's what it's like when you join the... That's what it's like when you join their soldiers.
My poor boy.
Hey! It was done out of love.
It was out of love. My god. Alright. So, Raz, with that, go ahead and give me a deception check. This will be a straight roll for you.
Okay.
Oh, god.
Could he have advantage considering I played along with it?
I'll allow an advantage, sure.
Especially because, like, you know, Raz is like beating me in front of the leader, I think. That's
Yeah,
what it's like.
it's helping the sell. It's helping the
Yeah.
pitch.
Okay. I will roll with advantage then.
There it is. This is the thing that I was needing. Fisto's Codex is likely in here. The study blocks that I need. I'm assuming it's under ARC. There we go. Alpha class ARC Trooper. These fucking murder machines. Alright, well, yeah, let's see. Le roll.
Okay, damn, that's good. 28.
28. I do need to make a contested insight check, which I will say. Let me go ahead. She is proficient in. Yeah. So this is just going to be a straight +8 as well. And if I can pull up the chat there. Okay. With a 19. What is it? Freeman kind of smiles over, looking at all this. Very good. It's nice to know that even the lowliest of commandos can still do an alpha's work and put these Republic sympathizing scum in their place. But don't worry, General. Both of you will have a nice front row seat to the eventual demise of what's left of the Republic here, trying to reclaim this stolen land. And yeah, I'll say Freeman will just, offer to join all of you as they'll kind of mention, or she'll shout off to the rest of the Jabibi troops here. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on the battle reports. Everything will go to my comms. No massive movements without mine or the general's approval. Understood? Sir, yes, sir! As, all the commandos and, say that, and the droids are like, Roger, Roger. It's just cacophony of, noises being shot off. But now, the three of you are followed by Freeman as well as a couple of the commandos. But as that kind of gauges, we now switch off over to Viper, as you are kind of narrowly, kind of cheekily going about the rest of the Capitol building by yourself. It is pretty fucking expansive, and all of these sort of government buildings have been converted into other command posts. You can tell, but I'd say as you are sticking to your tech power of scan area, you are going towards the largest power source within the Capitol building here, and I would say you come across what appears to be it leads to a double door that is blocked off by another set of 2 Jabimi commandos, it looks like, as they are standing guard, presumably protecting the sort of core generator of Chol's power grid here.
Okay, alright. Oh, alright, fine. How do I work this? Okay, just the 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any, like, okay, what's, like, the situation in front of me? Is the doors, is there, like, any windows? Is there any, like, vents or something of the sorts?
Yeah, I will say you have a couple of vents up above. I'd say along with them you have a single probe droid and a couple of regular B1 battle droids. And, trying to think of anything else that might be in the room. I'd say there's also, like, a camera and sort of a loudspeaker system that is right over there, all of their heads there. And kind of they're guarding what looks to be a, the door presumably into the generator area. It looks like there is, some sort of kiosk where, like, a code might be entered to allow entry into this part of the Capitol building.
Oh, what does this one do? Hello? I don't think I ever used you before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's towards someone else. Okay.
Yeah, just be mindful if it's either the constructs or humanoids, because I know, like, it's been a minute, but yeah, there's a lot more of constructs in those things that fall under that category in this 5e compared to the traditional one. But yeah, just let me know what power you're feeling, or if there's, yeah, whatever you're looking to do.
I do have holographic disguise.
Okay.
And so it's the B, okay, so it's the B1 droids, and then, okay, I forget. There's a probe droid, there's a B1 droid, and it's the other Jabini guards, right?
Yes. 2 B1s, 2 Jabimi guards, 1 probe. And a camera and vent and loudspeaker here.
Is there, it's just a shot in the dark. What are those, okay, is there, like, what are those droids that hold, like, info and whatnot? That one episode of Clone Wars where it's, like, they needed to get information from, like, this one droid, and it was, I think it's, like, the intelligence droid or something like that?
The Astromech, or?
Like, the one, I think it was a captain droid, or just, like, that one episode of, like, the ones that talk like this?
My memory's blanking as to which one you're referring to. If you have, like, an image reference of one that'll help. Oh, wait, is it, like, the commander droids that, like, have, like, the squarish head? Or...
Yeah, with the squarish head.
Yeah, those guys. Okay. You want to just make a commander droid with one of those?
Yeah, the T-Series military strategic analysis and tactics droids.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, for reference,
so I want
series droid. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to disguise myself as I'm going to disguise myself as that. Obviously, I'm gonna like turn the corner and then just like assume that as my disguise. And then I will. All right, let me activate that first because that lasts for 1 hour.
Nice.
And I'll just put that in. Yeah. Until the power ends, you can disguise yourself through the use of hologram. You can appear to be shorter, taller. Change the basic structure of your body. The hologram includes your clothes, visual, so any physical contact will only interact with the real size and shape of you. A creature can use its investigation. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm just gonna, turn the corner, make my way towards the doors, and just assume the best that I can, and say to myself, just like, oh god, crap, I still hope I know how to do this.
Okay.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, Commander.
Please step aside. I must investigate the power generator.
Of course. As I'll just go over and hit the buttons and allow you to enter. And I'll say before you do, they'll at least ask, if I may ask, has there been a problem? We haven't had any technical issues. It's not time for the tune-up on the generators, as far as I'm aware.
I was informed of a power flux that happened around 5 minutes ago, and with the recent capture of the Jedi leader and the Mandalorian, time is more pressing than ever.
Give me a deception check with advantage.
Okay.
I know yours is ass, but yeah, we'll see how well this goes.
Bring me back to my core, please.
Yep, sure thing.
Bring me back, please. Please, Mr. DM.
There you go. Let me just make sure power-wise. So, where is the?
Grant you mercy with advantage.
Yeah, number one. It's a number 1, so only 2 tech points.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that will bring you down to 18. But yeah, so going back to the core here. Yeah, let's see that deception.
Advantage.
You have advantage. This is gonna help.
All right.
Come on.
Deception. It's only a -2.
Deception or persuasion?
First one's a 6.
Wait, oh, first one.
Second one's a 1. Oh, whoa.
Fuck.
I'll say,
Well,
as you mentioned that there's been a power outage in the past 5 minutes, the BB commandos kind of look to each other. Glitch, yeah.
Not, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say the B ones go like,
Say, there hasn't been a report. There hasn't been a glitch report in that time.
and then
Immediate turn to him of just like, do you dare overpower my rank above you soldier?
And I'll say one of the commandos turns and goes like, yeah, you're not a repair droid. They wouldn't send the likes of you down here. What are you really here for? As like the commando is looking, one of them is looking like they're getting mighty suspicious. I'd say like the door is still open, or like the other guy is like about to move to attempt to close it in on you.
Gentlemen, please, let's not resort to such rash difficulties. I am simply doing as programmed.
Maybe we'll take you to the general to get your memory bank cleared up. Something.
And okay.
What are you doing? The guy, you see the other commando, he's hovering his hands and about to try, closing the door towards the shield generator. It's right through this doorway.
I'm going to okay, all right. Oh, Yvette, this is gonna be interesting. Let me just go back to my fires and whatnot.
You start blasting.
I start. No, I can't. No, it has to be more than just. Okay. What do I got? What do I have? What do I have? I am going to. How 120. How close am I to the How close am I to the
Both of these commandos about 5 feet away.
to the generator?
To the generator? Generator's probably about 60 feet away past this door.
That's all I need. That's all I need. And just like, well, and just sort of like,
Oh no.
I'm gonna just like, I'm just gonna like, I'll just as they start approaching me, I'll just say to myself, "It's treason." Then just and then just like bow like my little do on myself, and then I will activate shutdown.
Shut down. Okay. Let's see.
And it has a range of 120 feet.
So,
my God.
let me see
It's
what
treason.
this is all about. I believe I need to make a save, I'm assuming, of some kind. It has been a minute since I've seen these powers. Shut down, so another 6 points. So that brings you down to 12. But yeah, let's see. Electronic pulse. Shutting down all electronic devices with the exception of your tech forces that are not held in direct control of a creature. If it is, it must succeed on an intelligence saving throw. Okay. Yeah. Fucking hell. So, as this T-Series droid, Viper, you go extend your hand, with your tech focus as you are, sending this beam of ion energy for lack of a better word, just focusing it on the shield generator. As nearby droids are like starting to shut off. All the ones like right here, the probe droids, like all the lights nearby on like the Capitol building kind of are set off as like the main generator shuts down. And the three of you, with Captain Freeman, as you're heading towards, presumably Grievous, towards Grievous's quarters or the barrack, prison cells, suddenly you see the lights just shut off. And then, it takes a second for background things to get in. But yeah, I'd say you have a little bit of darkness, Viper. What are you doing in these couple seconds you have, as you are concentrating on override interface right now?
Okay. Is there any? Okay.
I mean, if you want to try to make your escape, now's the fucking time.
Oh, absolutely no. Okay, so okay. So the lights are out. And then immediately afterwards, I'm going to activate. I will. Yeah, because everything's up. I will use level 3 tonal. Wait, is it translucent? No, that would make a sound. Damn it.
Which one are you looking at?
No, if anything, tonal translocate. I'm thinking tonal translocate because that's instantaneous and no concentration, and also it's I get to move to range.
Yeah, I'll say with the cover of darkness, you can just book it, and if you want to just run out, they won't be able to sense you. Yeah.
Yeah, because darkness plus just sonic boomed. Yeah, no, that'll be perfect.
Yeah. You can. So you cast the shutdown. Oh, hold up. Mouse is a bit slow again. But yeah.
And it's not. And that one's not a tonal translocate. Is not a concentration as well.
Right. Yeah. You're still. Yeah, it's not concentration. So you want to translocate and teleport and then run?
Hold on. What am I doing? Hold on, because that only lasts a minute.
Right.
And we want this thing down, right?
You want it down, yeah. I'll say
We
Yeah.
want it down. In that case, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll cut back to the three of y'all in a second as...
Oh wait.
Wait,
I was
Oh,
like, oh
Chase?
wait, dummy. Hello.
Yeah?
hello? Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I'm still here. I was like, oh wait, dummy. I was like, what am I doing? I have like weapons before me.
Mm-hmm.
I just have the pistol on me, right?
You have the bowcaster in your bag. You're in the disguised form. It'll kind of break it a bit, but if you want to reach into your bag and grab the bowcaster, if you have any of those ion grenades that, Raz grabbed earlier, you can use one of those. Like, what are you feeling?
Hey, ooh. Do I still have my whistling birds?
I believe so,
My manda-
yes.
How much damage does that do?
I believe it's just guaranteed, kind of like Magic Missile. Just one set is 1d4 plus 1 3 times. But let me verify that shit real quick.
Is this like a beefy generator, or is this like a little
It's
guy
a
generator?
beefy old boy.
Beefy old boy. Okay. Because I can do a concoction of shit here. Shut down, and then because tonal translocate is instantaneous. Thinking.
But yeah, like the shutdown
I could
is
ju-
effective for the next minute. So, yeah.
Let's just you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
like-
just like. You know what? Oh right, I forgot. I can double shot. That's right.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
And
Yeah.
And
I
if
can-
it helps, we can say that I could have like smuggled you an ion grenade or two if that would help.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm checking my thing. I have a sonic charge. Would that be enough?
It would, I mean, possibly. Let me double check what those do. It's a bit sonic charge. Hold on. Oh, you mean a seismic charge?
Seismic charge, yeah.
Okay, those are for like the Boba. I think those were for like Django's ship only, or could be wrong. It's been a bit since I've seen those, but yeah, I'd say you at least like shut down the generator, at least as long as you're like concentrating. Lights go out. I'd say like the BB commandos are like, what the hell is with that droid? And like as the lights go out, like their night vision's not already set up. So, and the droids like shut down here as well. So what are you doing? Are you just gonna try to like get into the room and shut it off, like close it from the backside and do what you can to just take out the generator
Oh,
here?
yeah, I could. You know what? Because if anything, I still have my jetpack, so that's fine. I
Yeah,
can just-
that will
that's a
still be on.
guaranteed escape. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna, 'cause if it's 60 feet. Yeah. Okay. New plan. Got it. I'm gonna Yeah, I will tonal translocate into the generator room,
Okay.
and then if possible, like shoot the whatever. Because are these electronic doors or is
They're
this like a
electronic
plastic
doors,
push
yeah.
door? Okay, shit. So there's probably no way to just like.
No, I mean you
shut it
can
down.
like I'd allow you to shoot at it and see if you can, shut them down, or I'd say as the shutdown happens, everything kind of goes into emergency lockdown, and like the doors are like kind of quickly shutting in, but with seismic translocate, you just get into the other side and you're,
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Yeah.
tonal translocate. I want to do that for sure. And then they, I think, each creature within 10 feet of you must on the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, just go ahead and roll damage, because this thing is an object. It's not going to make this save.
Yeah, take me to the powers again, please.
Yes. If I can go back to here. Back to Viper. Let's do powers. So that is going to be translocate. That's another 4. You're already down to 8.
Tonal translocate.
Yep. So that is going to be for you.
I'm casting that at level 3.
So that's just 3d10. Just roll for me.
3d10. Okay. Absolutely. 3d10.
22. As the thing is shut down already and like about to try to get into, backup generators are kicking up, suddenly like it's interrupted and it's gonna probably take a bit longer. You will need there will need to be a repair team to come in and reboot the system manually before the shields can get back up. And yeah, I'd say Sherry, Raz, Beren, the three of you are being escorted to the prison cells as the power kind of cuts off for a bit. Freeman just goes night vision, what the hell's going on? As, she looks outside, sees the shields are going down. What are the three of you doing?
Before the lights go out, Shiri just kind of smirks and thinks, and she looks to Beren and she's like, "Here we go."
Fun begins.
This is where the fun begins?
The fun begins.
Oh, shit. Alright. Yeah, I'm assuming
you think that's my cue to undo your cuffs?
How many guards are surrounding us right now?
You have total of 6 commandos and Captain Freeman as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll say Viper, after we'll kind of figure out an initiative. You won't be in the combat right away, but you're kind of either you'll be with the generator, and if you want to try to do any more anything to kind of make sure the shield is down is as long as possible, you can do that from here. But let me see. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, as next session we'll come back and get right into a combat, as the jig is going to be up with Shiri, Barrett, and Raz about to put the smackdown on on Captain Freeman and some commandos. And Viper is got some other guys on the other side of the door getting ready to breach. Well, he's got to figure out how to keep that thing shut down. But yeah, I think we can call that a pretty successful first test back after God knows how many months.
Sweet.
Yeah, very nicely done, y'all. Couldn't even tell y'all were rusty. Oh boy. But yeah. Before I oh yeah, that's right, we don't have to do those things here. But yeah, we'll kind of quickly just kind of go around and just kind of say where we all are at, and I'll bring us back to the home screen. I just have to make a reminder for myself that I'll have to make a map here. Oh, perfect, there we go. But yeah, that about does it here for us at Revenge of the Critfall today. You can find me on all of the social medias at Couto VA. I run, you can also find us in the description. On all of our socials are linked down there. You can also find me on Start Playing. If you liked what you saw here, ever want to join one of my tables, you can join one of my many campaigns that have open slots. We got some Dragonlances, Vecna Eve of Ruin is going pretty strong, and we might have some new campaigns coming in very, very soon. Possibly some Star Wars ones. We'll see. But yeah, that about does it for me. We'll go on next up to TK. Where can they find ya?
Yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky at tkthevo.bluesky.social, as well as on YouTube at tkthevo. Same social handle on Twitter, but I kind of don't really use it as much, aside from very rare professional announcements. Yeah, I'm more active on Blue Sky and YouTube, but on my social handles, it's just TK the VO. I recently uploaded a demo reel on my Blue Sky and YouTube account.
Nice.
So I am getting back into the VO seat again.
Hell yeah. Cool.
And I think that's it for me in terms of where you can find me in announcements.
Nice.
Working on something behind the scenes, but I'm not ready to announce it quite yet.
Very cool. Yeah, next up, it brings all the way to Shiri. What you got been going on, Jinkles?
Yippee! Hi guys, my name is Jinkles, or Kirsten, plays Shiri. I really don't have a lot of going on, but I do have stuff in the works that I can't really talk about just yet. Yeah, that's really all I can say. You can follow me at LoveJinkles on Twitter. I do have the handle on Blue Sky, but I'm not really posting there just yet because I'm lazy as fuck and work is working me like a dog.
Amen, sister. Amen.
Yeah, if you guys... I will always promote Sucker for Love, so if you haven't played Sucker for Love, Date to Die For, please play that. I play the main character in it.
Woo! Yes.
Very poggers in this space.
Awesome. Yeah, next on up we got Chase, otherwise known as Viper if you're nasty. What you been up to, and where can people find you?
Hi, folks. I'm Chase. You can follow me over on the Twitters and the YouTubes and the Blue Skies under the Chase Spec. Not much on VO wise. I've been a bit trying to figure out stuff, career-wise and whatnot. But I will say, if you're in the area that is Florida, I am in a local production of the Stephen Sondheim musical Assassins. That's going on from this week till the 26th. And then immediately I will be towards playing at my local home of Delray Beach in their production of Jimmy Buffett's Escape to Margaritaville from all the month of February. So
Oh wow, that's
nice.
me.
I'm
Cool.
I'm touching grass a bit.
Hell yeah. Did not know
Nice.
Margaritaville was a musical, or like had
That's
like
what
a
I'm saying.
production.
Oh, it's Mamma Mia for seniors. That's the best way I can describe it.
God, I low-key want to check it out, and I imagine it's a great thing to just not even watch while you're just sitting on the beach. It's just like,
Oh, absolutely. It absolutely is. Yeah, no. That's
Perfect.
me. Go follow all of my other friends. And yeah, trans rights.
Yep.
Trans rights!
Trans rights.
Free Palestine. Let's go. Yeah.
Palestine!
Mhm.
Yes.
But yeah, and finally, last but not least, Mark, Mustang, Beren, whichever
Yeah.
you go by these days. Yeah, where can people find you, and anything new that you might be up to
Can
this
find
time
me
around?
Pretty much anywhere, like as in like the big stuff, so like Blue Sky and Hellscape Twitter,
Yeah.
which I absolutely hate using.
Yeah.
But you can find me there at the handle Mustangsart. It's always been there. It will always be that forever and ever. Currently, I haven't been doing a lot work-wise, but that's because, undiagnosed heart condition, very fun.
Ooh.
I'm on medication now, so it's better than it was.
Good.
And I have currently finished writing the manuscript and editing the manuscript of a first book in a book series I'm writing. I'm currently writing book 2 now, and I'm looking to get book 1 published. So fingers crossed you might hear about that if you're into religious horror with themes of what it means to be human, and what it means to be religious in a world God has abandoned, and there are monsters that can easily replace you and all of your loved ones, then please feel free to check it out. If it does get picked up, if it doesn't, I'm still probably going to publish it independently. So
Hell yeah. Sounds fun.
and if you like queer characters and main characters who are trans and trans allegories for monsters and things, then yeah, check it out. It's fun.
Perfect.
It's been fun to write it.
Awesome. But yeah, that about does us here at Revenge of the Crit today. And yeah, we'll see if we can get more things out, more sessions out this year compared to last. Just scheduling wise, it's always rough. We're gonna be we're all have our own creative spheres to be doing. We're all busy in our own ways, but yeah, we'll try to just at this point it's more we do sessions when we all can fucking do it in the week.
Exactly.
That's that's the best we can muster for the time being. But yeah, we will keep y'all posted if as far as like where the campaign is at. We'll see if I don't know if we'll get as high as 20 at the end, or like what 20th level will look like if we even get that far. I mean, I honestly thought y'all were at level 16 or 15 in this campaign. I did not know was
Nope.
Yeah.
Still at 14.
Yeah. You're in the nice like upper tier of play, but
I think
Yeah.
you said we level up after the Jabimi arc ends.
I agree.
oh yeah, that's for sure gonna be
Yeah.
baked in. Like just kind of like y'all. Each level is kind of a season of a show, as far as like I've been trying to treat it up anyway. But yeah, I'm glad y'all have been enjoying it thus far, and thanks again for coming together. Let me tell this wonderful story with your beautiful characters, gay and otherwise. But yeah, we will. Y'all stay safe out there. Don't forget to love each other. Be good, be beautiful, and behave. And yeah,
And wear a mask.
wear a
Goddamn.
mask.
Wear a mask.
Stay safe for
Wear
the
a
fires out
mask.
here, or at least in LA and Cali. And yeah, remember, as always, may the rose be with you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye. See ya.
That's pretty much it.